last year the website, it was just a bit of a filler. It was a bit of filler for what was going to be for this season, the last season, and I was never happy with it. It was always just going to be a case of, right, once I've got more time on my hands, I was going to develop it more and have an idea of what we're running with now this season. This is where I was wanting to go. There's still things we're doing with it. We've got the online tickets up, which was something, obviously, going into the Elite League, people were keen for that for us to have that. Maybe not necessarily not the home fans, but certainly there was a demand from the away fans for having tickets online, and we've got that up and running, and it's going to integrate with it the new season ticket passes, so we can using barcode scanners going into the rink as well. So it's got to be a lot more of a smooth transition from not just having to go to the rink and get a paper copy of a ticket.
We're delighted with the response we've had from the business community this year. The sponsorship's actually looking very healthy. Of course, we'll never get enough. That's something that the chairman always tells me. So we're still looking out for more and more. But I can't believe how quickly the summer's gone. It just seemed like the other day we were playing our last game, and here the first game's up this weekend in the Autumn Cup. So, but yeah, to answer the question, yes, we're really pleased with the sponsorship so far, and the response from the community, as I said, has been great, and it's a big help. It's a necessity to run a team like this.
Pam and I are working on an online shop at the moment. It's long and laborious. We're just making sure we've got all the stock up, making sure the prices are right, and then having to do a stock check, make sure we've got all of that up as well. That's what I'm now currently doing. But as you can see, it's totally different yet again. I mean, there's every year it makes some sort of changes, but I'm quite happy with what we've got. And I mean, the graphic work, I can't take any credit for that. It was my friend Mark, who's actually in Belfast. He's helped me out with that, and last year Sarah helped me out with the posters, which we're getting people to put up and put around as well, and I think she might be continuing work with Allan on that this year.
Yeah, it's been a hard summer, in as much that there's a lot of hours being put in, but not just by me, by everybody at the rink, at the club, because it's a huge undertaking to make sure everything's ready for the new guys coming in for the new season. Some of the guys have just arrived today, so it's good to see all your work coming to fruition.
It started off as a hobby, doing websites, and I feel I'm really fortunate to be able to take it forward and do it for the team that I've been watching week in, week out for the last 12, 13, 14 seasons. And I'm glad to say that I'm able to help in some way to the club, and it's something which I hope to continue for another little while.
One of the real things that I'm delighted with this season is the reaction from the fans. They've been tremendously supportive, very keen to know what's been going on, obviously, because it's their club, and I've had a lot of response from them, offers of help, and we'll continue to take advantage of these offers throughout the season, because it's important that we get the club's name out to as many people as we can and try and increase our fan base, not only in Kirkcaldy but throughout the kingdom. I'm just going to give you a small insight into how the dressing room is coming along. It will be finished, of course, by this weekend, where the players use it for the first time in the Autumn Cup. The first area we come into here is what's going to be our gym area. That should be finished off in the next 24 hours. We're going to obviously have some rowing machines and some bikes where the players can warm up before games and warm down after games. The door that you see there just now is the door to Todd's office, and he'll work out there constantly through the week, where he'll be fully fitted with Wi-Fi, computer, phone and fax. Through this way, this area here, this is going to be used for the sticks. There's a rack to go up here still, and this is where all the player sticks will be kept during the week, before practice, before matches, etc. And this wardrobe here is where the players will hang their suits on match nights, ready to mix with the fans after each game. And this is, to me, the best the best room in the house. This is the new dressing room. As you can see, each player has his own individual booth. There'll be rubber flooring going down on Thursday, and each player will have his own separate compartment which will have his name and his number on top of it. All central heated to keep the guys warm, and a vast improvement on what we had last season. I think one of the biggest things is the size. There's plenty of room for Todd and Danny to stand up and give the team talks and strategies. So I think you'll agree it's going to be fabulous come this weekend.
I think it'll be, from moving on from last year, it'll be certainly a very exciting season. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.